Hello and welcome to Pokémon Alpha Sapphire, where today we're going to get started on playing through this game, while also shiny hunting in Ultra Space on the side. I do appreciate that they ape the style of the GBA games for this intro. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. And this is what we call a Pokemon. But now things look different. We're not in the GBA anymore. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times playing together as friends and at times helping one another out. And sometimes we just like to have fun battling others like us. But as close as we are, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are still many, many mysteries surrounding Pokemon. I do research to try to unravel those Pokemon mysteries, but that's enough about me. What about you? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Yeah, we're gonna be playing as May because she's cute. So you're Garnet. Ah, I see. You're that Garnet. You're the one who's moving to Little Root Town, where I live. Are you ready? Your very own adventure is now about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. I expect we'll be meeting again soon. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. And if memory serves, I have not bothered to catch all of the Hoenn Pokemon in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in Pokeballs yet. So I think this run will be one of those where I have to catch all of the things that were introduced in Hoenn. Garnet, you're here at last. Wasn't it tough riding in the back of the bumpy moving truck all that way? Well, this is Little Root Town. What do you think? This is going to be our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time, Garnet. Come on, you have to see the inside. See, Garnet, isn't it nice in here, too? The moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. Growl, growl, growl to you two. Thanks for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. Gwa, gwa, gwa to you two. You should go and see your new room upstairs, Garnet. Dad even bought a new clock for it to help celebrate the big move. You'll need to set the time, though. Oh, notes about tonight's dinner plans, huh? So I have my own room, which is at the top of the stairs. There are no additional rooms unless this is a 3-story building, and my room just happens to be on the 3rd floor. That is a possibility. though from the outside it does not appear so. Yeah, 15:35 seems about right. Though, you don't set the hour hand to 15 on a 12-hour clock. How do you like your new room, Garnet? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. It really is so nice having Pokémon around to help us. Oh, but you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Oh, I bet this book's gonna tell us how to press X to open the menu. Whoa. It's a Wii U. It has a gamepad with a screen. Oh, Garnet, quick, come quickly. It's the Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on TV. We brought you this report live from in front of Petalburg Gym. Next up, a special look at a long-awaited meteor shower in the next Star Show. Oh, it's already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Is technology amazing? To think that you can get data from the friends you pass by even when your Nintendo 3DS is in sleep mode. The power of science is staggering. Ah, you're right. Technology isn't amazing. It's science that's staggering. Huh? You're looking for Professor Birch. The prof's away on fieldwork, ergo not here. Oh, I guess I have to tell you what fieldwork is. Fieldwork is when you study things in their natural environments, like out in the fields and mountains instead of in a laboratory. The prof isn't one for doing desk work, really. He's the type who would rather go outside and experience things than read about them here. He's probably doing a survey of Route 101 now. It's just outside of the town. It's not safe to go out there if you don't have any Pokémon with you. Oh, hello. And you are? Oh, you're Garnet, our new next-door neighbor. Welcome. We have a son who's just about the same age as you. He's been so excited about making a new friend. He should be in his room upstairs. I hope you'll go and introduce yourself. Before I forget. Text speed fast. Battle style set. Pokemon fully restored, items all packed, and... What's in the treasure chest? You? Who are you? Garnet? Oh, you're the new kid who just moved in next door? Huh, I didn't know that you'd be a girl. Dad, I mean Professor Birch, told me you were the kid of a gym leader, and I sort of hoped you'd be a guy. My name's Brendan. Well, I guess we are still neighbors, so... Nice to meet you. Let's be friends, okay? Huh? Hey, Garnet, don't you have any Pokemon? If you want, I can go catch you one. Aw, wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to be going out to help my dad catch some wild Pokemon. Some other time, okay? So we got the Wii U basic version, but Brendan here got the deluxe. I got the deluxe in real life. think I hear someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? What should we do? Somebody has to go help. Help me! Hello! You over there, please help me out! In my bag, there are some Pokeballs! Well, I mean, the correct answer is and always has been Mudkip. What's our Mudkip like? I'm gonna guess quirky. I can't find out yet. Phew. I went into the tall grass to survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. You saved my hide. Thanks a lot. Oh? But you're Norman's girl, Garnet. You're Norman's girl, Garnet. I didn't even realize who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young lady. This isn't the place for a chat, though. Come along to my lab. So, Garnet, I've heard so much about you from your father, but he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. That's true, that was quite the performance back there. Looks like you really are your father's daughter. Oh yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out there, how about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Mudkip? Nah. Oh, so that's how you like to do things. Not even going to give it a nickname, are you? Wow, are you guilting me? You know, if you work with your Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a pretty excellent trainer. My boy, Brendan, happens to be out on Route 103 right now surveying Pokemon for me. It might not be a bad idea for you to head out that way yourself. What do you think? Great, I'm sure Brendan will be happy to hear that too. He can help teach you what it means to be a trainer. Oh, yes! And if you're ever lost along the way, just use the Area Nav on your PokeNav Plus. You can use it to see how to get to Route 103 where Brendan should be. And if you or your Pokemon get tired, get some rest back at your new house. Alright, so we don't have Pokeballs yet, so hopefully we don't encounter anything too special. If your Pokemon get tired, take them to the Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town right close by. Hi there, I work at the Pokemart. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer, am I right? Okay. Being super kind-hearted as I am, I'm going to give you useful advice. First of all, that's a Pokemart there. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. I'd like you to have these as part of a special promotion. Potions can be used anytime, so they can be very useful to have. And this is a Pokemon Center. Look for a red roof. Ask a woman inside and she'll restore your Pokemon's health. That's it. That was the advice from me, the supremely kind-hearted clerk. Have a great journey. I mean, we have lost a few hit points. That PC in the corner there is for any Pokemon trainer to use. Naturally, that means you're welcome to use it too. Just as with people, there are male and female Pokemon, but the details of the differences can be tough to nail down. The AHA Pokemon Journal on the shelf provides info that's different from other sources. It's different, true fact according to me. In battle, place the cursor over a move and press the L and A buttons to read info about the move. Okay. Pokemon Centers are great! You can use their services as much as you like and it's all for free! You never have to worry! Hey, you find the footprints of some rare Pokemon here? Ah, wait! Please don't wander around here! I've just discovered a set of incredibly rare Pokemon prints. Wait until I finish sketching them, okay? I thought you said you sold Pokeballs. Or at least the guy outside did. Where's the Pokeballs? Potions can be used anytime, so they can be very useful to have. But what about Pokeballs? Of course, the last patch of grass that we go through here. Guess we must have low-rolled before if the first attack brought it to half HP and then the growl happened and the second attack still KO'd. Hey Brendan, you looking at the intro cutscenes pool of water? Okay, so it's this one and that one that live on Route 103. Huh? Hey, Garnet! Oh, so you finally got a Pokemon from my dad? Then how about a little battle since we're here and all? I'm going to teach you what being a trainer's all about. It's weird that this rendition of this theme took some instruments that I'm pretty sure everyone always thought were trumpets and changed them to strings. But honestly, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I love these remakes. Honestly, I think they might be my favorite Pokemon remakes. Mainly because, you know, I like Ruby and Sapphire a whole lot, and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire take those games and remake them pretty faithfully while also adding quite a bit to the experience. Huh, you're not too shabby, Garnet. It was a good battle, thanks. Here, let me heal up both our parties real quick. Yes, my party. I think I know why my dad has his eye on you now. Look, you just got your Pokemon, right? And you already have that strong of a bond? I get the feeling that you could befriend any Pokemon, Garnet, no doubt. Well, I've got some good data here, so I guess it's time I got back to the lab. You should head back too, Garnet. I've never seen a more obvious 2D backdrop. Buy Pokeballs now? Oh, I gotta wait until I have a Pokédex. I'm heading back to my dad's lab first. Come on, Garnet. Oh, Garnet, over here. So I hear you beat Brendan on your first try. Amazing. Brendan's been helping with my research for a long time, so he has a pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. Garnet, I ordered this Pokédex for my research, but I think you should take it. That Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokémon you meet or catch. My boy Brendan takes his with him everywhere he goes. Whenever he catches a rare Pokemon and records his data in the Pokédex, why, he comes to seek me out wherever I am in the field and show me the Pokemon and people you will meet and the great expanse of nature that lies before you. Experience them both while you fill in your Pokédex. I'd love it if your world seemed wider than ever. Though I'd love it even more if you came back from time to time to show me what progress you've made. I'm getting the itch to go out and do fieldwork again. Huh, so you got a Pokédex too, Garnet? Well then here, have some Pokéballs on me. You can use them to catch wild Pokemon. If you catch a Pokemon in the wild and battle together with it for a while, it will grow stronger for you. Take that as a bit of advice from a more experienced trainer like me. I'm going to get ready to head out from Little Root soon myself. It's like, I don't know, it really gets you pumped up, right? We've both got to give it our all out there, Garnet. What's your book say? Could it be that several thousand years ago, the Pokemon population of the Hoenn region was even more diverse? I don't know, it sounds like we need a Pokemon Legends game to tell us. Though that would be centuries before the invention of the Pokeball, so maybe never mind. Garnet, wait! Oh, that was our mom. Garnet, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from the professor? How nice. You are your father's child, all right. You look good together with a Pokemon. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey. Garnet! This is from my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before. The app I just added to your PokéNav Plus is called the DexNav. It can tell you lots about the Pokemon living in each area and that kind of stuff. It's a handy app to have if you're trying to catch lots of different Pokemon. Guess it's about time I use the DexNav to do a little more catching myself. I'm gonna head that way and see what I find. Garnet, you should use those Pokeballs I gave you earlier to do a bit of catching too. DexNav is my favorite feature. That, as far as I can recall, that any Pokemon game has added. I love it. Because my thing in Pokemon games has always been catching them all. I was heavily influenced by that tagline, and I have always striven to catch them all. And DexNav makes it more apparent than in any other Pokemon game when you have caught them all. It lets you choose to re-encounter specific species. Sure, it doesn't always work, but works often enough that I like it. And it's just great. It's a fantastic feature. I love it. Poochyena, the bite Pokemon. Poochyena is an omnivore. It will eat anything. A distinguishing feature is how large its fangs are compared to its body. This Pokemon tries to intimidate its foes by making the hair on its tail bristle out. You better be a pickup, Zigzagoon. You better. Don't know why I'm bothering to weaken these. Pokemon on the first route, you can almost always catch just by tossing a ball at them. Zigzagoon, the tiny raccoon Pokemon. The hair on Zigzagoon's back is bristly. It rubs the hard back hair against trees to leave its territorial markings. This Pokemon may play dead to fool foes in battle. Is she a pickup, Zigzagoon? She's got an item already. Yay, pickup. Hey, Garnet, over here. See that right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Yeah, it's a Poochyena. And look here, if you check your DexNav, score, it looks like that Pokemon knows a pretty rare move, too. Garnet, try getting closer, real nice and slow. Push lightly on the circle pad to sneak close to Pokemon hiding in the grass. That's what it said in some book. You're almost there. Slowly, slowly. Remember, you press lightly on the circle pad to sneak. Let's see here. Ooh, Fire Fang. Want that. Wild Pokemon will jump out at you when you're walking in tall grass, so dive right in when you're trying to find that Pokemon you want to catch. Still gotta find a Wurmple. Yeah, like that. Wurmple, the worm Pokemon. Wurmple is targeted by Swellow as prey. This Pokemon will try to resist by pointing the spikes on its rear at the attacking predator. It will weaken the foe by leaking poison from the spikes. And see, now we've got a crown for Route 101 showing that we have caught them all here. I love Dex Nav. That was awesome, Garnet! I've been at this way longer than you, and even I have a hard time sneaking up like that without being noticed. It's not that hard to use the circle pad. They really had an opportunity to make it so that going full tilt on the circle pad made you run. Like, we could have had slow sneak, mid sneak, walk, and then run when you're all the way at the edge of the circle pad, but no. Running is still tied to holding B. We don't need two Poochyenas. We can evolve the Firefang one, and thus we will have a Poochiena and a Mightyena. Actually, I probably shouldn't be using this route to look for a Wingull, considering the next route we can find something else in addition to Wingulls. Not to mention Wingull isn't exactly the rarest Pokemon in the world. I thought I was sketching some rare Pokemon prints. It turned out they were my own footprints. Well, congrats. You now have a sketch of your own footprints. Oh, hi, Wingulls. Yeah, Zigzagoon, you're gonna have to show your tail a little sooner than when I'm already close enough to scare you. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. I lost. I should have trained mine more. Listen, you, if you're strong, you should have told me from the start. Lotad. So incidentally, in terms of ribbons in this region, there are only 7 ribbons for us to gain for our Pokemon in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. There's the Hoenn Champion ribbon, which, easy enough, we just gotta become champion. And then there are 6 Contest Master ribbons, 1 for each flavor of contest, and 1 for getting them all. And luckily, in this game, once you've unlocked a master level contest, they're unlocked for everyone. So I won't have to go through all of the prior contests with every single one of my Pokemon. That's gonna make things a good bit simpler. Lotad, the waterweed Pokemon. Lotad is said to have dwelled on land before. However, this Pokemon is thought to have returned to water because the leaf on its head grew large and heavy. It now lives by floating atop the water. And I found this one in grass, not on water. And apparently I'm just building a harem for my Mudkip. I'm going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. So am I, kid. So am I. I don't need another Wurmple yet. Haha, our eyes met. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon. Right, I forgot to check my Mudkip's nature. Nice crit. Ow, down and out! I'm glad the first crit we see in this run is from me. If you lock eyes with a trainer, you have to challenge. It's a rule. Special defense down, speed up. It's not quirky, it's naive. Got a serious Zigzagoon with a nugget already, wow. A lonely Poochyena, a naive Wurmple, and a quiet Lotad. Our Zigzagoon clearly means business. That was a Surskit, wasn't it? Pretty lucky if we got a Surskit like this. Pretty sure those are a 1% encounter. And it's another female. So yeah, Mudkip's the only male in the party at the moment. I believe the only male Pokemon we have found. Oh, of course, Surskit's gonna take more than just a Pokeball, huh? I don't want to risk KOing it. And we've got quite a level gap. I could try Water Gun, since it resists it. But I'm not going to risk it. Maybe I should. I haven't gone and bought more Pokeballs yet. Or I could change to a Pokemon that's less likely to KO it. But anyone I change to risks actually taking real damage from Fell Stinger. Oh, Mudslap won't KO. Well, I mean, it could, but it's going to be resistant and not do a whole lot of damage. Oh yeah, that's not a whole lot of damage. So if Mudslap was that weak, it's base power 20. Surely water gun won't be too much stronger. Yeah, okay. And that was a crit. All right, we can do one more water gun, no problem. Yeah, I don't want to let this thing take a KO with Fell Stinger, because doesn't Fell Stinger, like, stats if it gets a KO? That's why I don't want to swap. Surskit, the Pond Skater Pokemon. If Surskit senses danger, it secretes a thick, sugary syrup from the tip of its head. There are some Pokemon that love eating this syrup. I remembered that I did not buy more Pokeballs yet, so I'm going to buy more Pokeballs. Also, my Mudkip could use a little bit more health. Just in case. Wow, I have 12 potions? Yeah, that's plenty. Not very tall, so I sink right into tall grass. The grass goes up my nose and... Watch you! Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. No, kid, I am not a beginner. I started playing these games before you were even in a non-remake. I challenged you because I thought I could beat you. I haven't won once yet. I hope I win soon. I'm going to keep winning and aim to be the best trainer. Help me further my career. Nope, it's my career that's going to be furthered. I ended up furthering your career. To keep winning my way up, I see that I have to catch more Pokemon. Yep, that's true. Hey, there you are! How's it going, Garnet? Hope you've been using your DexNav and perfecting your sneaking skills. Oh, and you do know about your DexNav's detector mode, right? It'll react to any Pokemon in the area, so it's pretty handy to use. Hmm? Whoa, check him out, Garnet! Those sure are beautiful eyes. Just going by. It's like, I don't know, seeing them like that makes me feel kind of warm, you know? Alright then, we're nearly there. Petalburg, here we come. Norman is the gym leader in this city, right? And your dad, Garnet. I'm thinking maybe I should challenge him once I train up my Pokemon a bit more. Guess I'll be off then. Yep, those were beautiful eyes. There is a certain other Pokemon on this route I kind of want to find. I know I've used it in multiple runs. But really, what's a Hoenn run without a Ralts? Shouldn't there also be Wingulls here? It's Luciana, I know. But does it have anything useful? Don't care about me first. I do believe Ralts is going to be a 5% here, like it usually is. I think that was one right there, but oops. Yeah, if it is in fact still a 5% chance, we could end up being here for quite some time. Been playing some FF14 recently to get ready for Arkveld being added to that game. And while working on my crafter gear sets, I was trying to enhance them with materia, and doing so, there's a low chance of success once you start getting to the high-level enhancements. And, yeah, one of the stages, there's a 5% chance of success. I burned through 56 materia trying to get that 5% chance. Which, for the record, the chance of getting... It's a Wurmple, isn't it? Yeah, that's a Wurmple. And it ain't got nothing special other than holding a bright powder. Ah, there's a Ralts. Yes, the chances of failing 55 materia melds in a row at 5% are pretty low. Just shy of 6%. Anyway, this is a female Ralts. That's handy. I do tend to prefer female Gardevoirs. Because, like, when a Pokemon has a gender split evolution branch, it always feels right to take it. Ralts, the feeling Pokemon. Ralts has the ability to sense the emotions of people. If its trainer is in a cheerful mood, this Pokemon grows cheerful and joyous in the same way. And now we've got a bronze crown for this route, because in order to get better crowns, you need to be able to surf and fish. But I can't do either of those yet. All I know is I've got everything that appears in the grass there, so I guess Wingull doesn't appear there. There are many types of Pokemon. All types have their strengths and weaknesses against other types. Some battles will be easier or harder based on the types of your Pokemon. For example, your Mudkip is a water type. It's strong against fire types, but it's weak against grass and electric types. Not for long. At least not for the electric. That PC-based Pokemon storage system. Whoever made it must be some kind of scientific wizard. When I fed my Pokemon an Oranberry, it regained HP. Hello there, trainer. You've got a wonderful smile. If you can use the Play Nav on your Pokénav Plus, I recommend that you renew your profile. Well, we didn't get Pokerus before reaching Petalburg this time. Synchronize. I'd much rather have Trace. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back over here. Gonna give Ralts a poke and then click search. Wish I had more info than that. Yeah, I should have known already that the Ralts I got was synchronized. Because it didn't trace my Mudkip's ability. See, this one's trace. But it's a male Ralts. And Gallade is not a Hoenn Pokemon. I think KOing or catching the things gets you better search level. But then again, our search level is already 2. That had been another Surskit. Okay, so they can be found in grass patches other than the one you're standing in. Alright, show me a female with trace. That's a male with trace. Okay, this one's got trace. And female. All right, we've got our Ralts. Unless it's like adamant. In which case, maybe I'll go for another. Mudslap should be KO, right? That was close. Mudkip tried his best. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Hello, random Ralts. That was another Surskit. Hardy, that's a neutral nature, right? Sure is. All right. Now last, let's say you have 6 Pokemon on your team and then you catch another one. You know what happens? It's automatically sent to a storage box over the PC network. Not bad. It was a good battle. Thank you, sir. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you're a bit stronger. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm going to do special training with my Pokemon, then I'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman. Why, if it isn't Garnet? So you finished moving in? I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't stand around out here talking. Do you want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. You know, I sure was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Ah, I see. You're making a good start on your team. And I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Garnet. Now that's something to look forward to. Excuse me. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Aren't you... You're Wally, right? Yes. I'm supposed to go stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town for a while. But I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I've never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can. I see. Garnet, you heard all that, right? You go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here. I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. Oh, wow, your Pokemon, sir? I'll give you a Pokeball too, so go give it your best. Just the one, though, huh? Thank you, Mr. Norman. Garnet, you will come with me, right? I mean, my dad told me to, so guess I gotta. Garnet, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please stay there to watch and see if I can catch one properly. Is there any game in the franchise that has a later catch tutorial than Ruby Sapphire, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Emerald? The Hoenn games. Do any games have later catch tutorials than the Hoenn games? Like, we've already gone through multiple routes where we can catch Pokemon, including after receiving Pokeballs. Whoa! And here's Wally's Gallade to be. Alright, going for another tackle. Makes sense. I'd laugh if he crit. I'm supposed to try to weaken the Pokemon before I throw my Pokeball, right? I read that in a book recently. Imagine if he had missed. I did it! It's my own Pokemon. Thanks so much, Garnet. Let's head back to the gym. So, did it go well? Yes, it did. Thank you. Let me give you back your Pokemon, sir. And you, Garnet, thank you so much for coming with me. It was all thanks to you two that I was able to catch Ralts. My very own Ralts. I will always, always treasure it. Oh, I know. It's not much of a thank you, but, Garnet? Will you let me see your Pokénav Plus for a second? Okay, that and, there. I read in a book how you can use the play nav to take care of your Pokemon and train them. And there's even supposed to be this thing called the PSS where you can meet up with other trainers and battle friends and more. I wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long and do all those kind of things together. So I've had all these kinds of apps installed on my Pokénav Plus for ages. Embarrassing, huh? I'm going to try my best together with Ralts. You do your best too, Garnet. Oh, but my mom's waiting for me. I've got to get going. I hope we'll meet again, Garnet. And you too, Mr. Norman. So now we have access to super training. Boy, it will be worth keeping an eye on. But for now, Garnet, if you want to become strong as a trainer, listen to my advice. First, head for Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders as well. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. I'm sure we'll battle one day. That will only be after you've become stronger, Garnet. Yeah, I could just super train all my Pokemon to have max EVs right now. I'm not gonna. That'd be quite the time investment. Oh no, I'm not a trainer. But it's true that trainers locking eyes is basically an invitation to battle. If you don't want to battle with people, try to stay out of their line of sight. Interesting, that actually adds to our search level. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. The way I read that, leaving footprints in the sand is so fun, I expected him to say something else after it. But no, it was more of a leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. I got sand in my runners. They're all gritty. I want to leave my footprints in the sand everywhere, but they disappear quickly. Ah, the sea. Wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. There's relicanths and kyogres. Always nice when a Pokemon you don't have yet decides to show itself like that. I really do miss DexNav. I wish they'd kept it in later games. But also I understand why it's not in Scarlet and Violet, because it kind of relies on there being random encounters in tall grass. As well as discrete routes and all that. Talo, the tiny swallow Pokémon. Talo is young. It has only just left its nest. As a result, it sometimes becomes lonesome and cries at night. This Pokémon feeds on Wurmple that live in forests. What about Talo that have been in people's possession for years? Are those still young that have just left their nest? I'm gonna add that Talo to my party, just to have a flying type. Don't need 2 water types, even if one of them is grass type as well. We're gonna get a Shroomish this run. And you bet I'm gonna use it.
If you're going to throw a Pokeball, weaken the wild Pokemon first. It'll be easier to catch if it's been poisoned, burned, or lulled to sleep or such like.
Well, that was a Talo. Thankfully, I don't need another. Less thankfully, I don't need another Wurmple either. Sorry, Zigzagoon, I've already got one of you. Probably catch another at some point so that I can evolve the one I've got, but then again, I don't think I'm going to keep it in the party long enough to evolve it. Zigzagoon's just here to get us items through pickup until we've got something better to put in its slot. That's really all it's for. That's all it's ever for. Other than HMs, I guess. Zigzagoon is good for HMs. Though not as good as it could be. Not in this game. Because most of the time in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, like Linoon and some water type. Or, well, I guess Linoon and Wingull? It's even a flying type. The fly. Oh, yeah, like Linoon and Wingull is enough to get you all the HMs covered, I think. But in this game, there is exactly one Pokemon where Surf functions differently. I guess Linoon doesn't get dive, so never mind about Linoon. Yeah, we are going to be doubling up on water types in our party, at least for the sea routes. Because Sharpedo is way faster to surf on than any other Pokemon. Not for no reason, but just because. And thus, will Sharpedo be the Pokemon we do most of our surfing on for the sea routes? Though, there is one downside to Sharpedo surfing. While surfing on Sharpedo, you cannot fish. At least I think you can. Am I confusing this with the Alola games? Because I know you can't fish off Sharpedo's back in that. But I think you also can't fish off Sharpedo's back in this game, too. Also, where are all the Wingulls? I need a Wingull before I can move on. search for it until I've actually caught one, I think. There's a Wingull. I can do one more water gun without risking much. Ooh, that was close. My Mudkip keeps on trying to crit things that I want to catch. But luckily, the crits keep not being quite enough to KO them. Wingull, the seagull Pokémon. Wingull rides updrafts rising from the sea by extending its long and narrow wings to glide. This Pokémon's long beak is useful for catching prey. Ho 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 ho! My pretty Pico's full of energy as usual. Like the long dock. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. Sure. What? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, my Pokemon made a complete recovery. I don't need a Wurmple. Unless... Yeah, no, I don't need to tackle Wurmple with a Pechaberry. I kept encountering the same kind of Pokemon. Then the Dex Nav got better, and now I can find rare Pokemon easily. I don't remember when we get the XP share in this game, but I should probably start getting Ralts some XP. She's kinda useless until she learns a move. Other than Growl. Oh, sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. Which I guess means that that's how he introduces himself and says he's going to accept my challenge. He expects to lose. He's saying that he has enough money that he can afford to lose it when he loses the challenge. Guy sure didn't have his Zigzagoon use any attacking moves. Well, now Ralts can attack. Why couldn't I win? There are some things money can't buy. Pokemon battles are one of them. I'm gonna get a Shroomish. Wow, I can't reach that. Can I get close enough that it tells me what it is? Nope.
Sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I always check where I'm walking.
Ah, we get the experience share for helping the Devon scientist here in Petalburg Woods.
You're no better than a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should only throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon you encounter.
Game really thinks I want Wurmples. May have 1-star potential, which means guaranteed 1 max IV, but I don't need that. How about you? Sleep Talk, holding a potion. Nah. Sleep Talk kind of worthless on its own.
I got a whole bunch of Pokemon. Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team!
Well, Shield Dust will keep her from getting poisoned, right? Oh, Wurmple's just a bug type, not a bug poison, so Confusion isn't super effective. Ralts still does take super effective damage from Poison Sting, but Poison Sting's a fairly weak move, so we can probably take 1 or 2, assuming this Wurmple ever even decides to use it. Alright, it's got Tackle. Learns Poison Sting later, right? Okay, if this thing keeps using Tackle, we're not going to outspeed its damage.
And thus do I swap. What is Taylor have? It's got Peck. Let's give it a try. After all, beating a Wurmple 2 levels above you, that ought to be good XP. We are not beating that Wurmple with this Taylor. Mudkip, come help. I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. Now I'm out of Pokeballs. Imagine spending every Pokeball you own on Wurmples. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? No, but I want to. I really love that Pokemon. I kinda do too. I was gonna ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher, hand over those papers. Screaming noise. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. What do you think you're doing? What, you're gonna protect him? No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Well, Ralts literally cannot touch this. Glad I got rid of it before those howls mattered. You're crazy strong. You've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go for today. Phew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you this as my thanks. Yay. The Experience Share is a super high-tech device. I had to strain every fiber of my brain and body to develop this device. Turn the switch on, and any battle experience will be shared by all party Pokemon. Please give it a try. And with this, I'll restore your Pokemon's health. It's another technical advance that I'm proud of. Ah! Didn't that Team Aqua thug say they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Said turn on the switch and it'll share XP, but apparently it starts off on. And now we can go ahead and just have Mudkip out front, because everyone's going to get XP anyway. And at this point, I will catch another Wurmple, because the one that we're going to have, or that we do have, is going to evolve eventually. And I will still need to have a Wurmple. That did a lot less than I expected it to. Like, I know Mudslap isn't strong, and I know it's resisted. But I expected more than a tiny sliver. Meanwhile, Tackle is too much because my Mudkip loves to crit things. Yo there, your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. If you take bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. Interesting. So I suppose if you could catch a stag beetle here where I live, bringing that to school would make you pretty popular in elementary school. But no, all the neatest looking bugs we have around here are large venomous spiders. You know, tarantulas. Beyond that, the most interesting thing we get, I guess, is June beetles. I can't be popular if I lose. Of course, this kid caught what would grow into a cicada. If you have a big bug Pokemon, people respect you for it. That's a slack off that I heard? Kid, don't look now, but it's right next to you. Hopefully this catches so that I don't have to deal with the after effects of yawn. Good. Slackoff, the slacker Pokemon. Slackoff's heart beats just once a minute. Whatever happens, it is content to loaf around motionless. It is rare to see this Pokemon in motion. Its idle animation has it moving, at least somewhat. All right, Mudkip, this time we're not going to crit this Wurmple into oblivion. You got that? Another slack off. Can't leave these woods until I've got me a Shroomish. I'll take a Cascoon. In reality, I'll take 3 Cascoons. Because I am going to need a male and a female to evolve into the 2 gender forms of Dustox. I don't have that many Pokeballs, Cascoon. I can't have you breaking out like this. Only got 5 left, and I need one of them to get a Shroomish in it. Cascoon, the Cocoon Pokemon. If it is attacked, Cascoon remains motionless, however badly it may be hurt. It does so because if it were to move, its body would be weak upon evolution. This Pokemon will also not forget the pain it endured. Stop with the Zigzagoons. Give me things I actually need, like Shroomish. Only reason I'm going for actual KOs here is because I do kind of have a team to raise. So I might as well at least get some XP while I'm in here. Yay! And it's another girl. This game really does think that I'm trying to build a harem for my Mudkip. Well, that's annoying. Come here, you. I wonder, does turning 3D on drop the frame rate in this game? No, it looks like the frame rate stays static with 3D on or off. Though I guess with 3D on, the frame rate does experience occasional dips. It doesn't get cut in half like it does in X and Y. So they've at least improved it. It's far from perfect still. But it's better than it had been. And that is praiseworthy. There we go, we got our Shroomish. I'm gonna go get it into the party and cure Mudkip's paralysis before we move on to Rustboro. Because don't we have a rival fight there? Shroomish, the mushroom Pokemon. If Shroomish senses danger, it shakes its body and scatters spores from the top of its head. This Pokemon's spores are so toxic they make trees and weeds wilt. Another slack off. Right, I didn't even look at our Shroomish's stats. Also, naturally, Shroomish will not be allowed to evolve until she learns Spore. I forgot to put her in the party. As far as Zigzagoon is 2 for 3 for getting us good items. She's given us a potion, kind of meh. A nugget, pretty nice. And a full heal. Yeah, I'm gonna buy those eventually. Pokemon Center. I should sell that nugget and get Pokeballs. That's what I should do. An adamant Shroomish. Interesting. Pretty good, actually. And I think it's time to replace Zigzagoon. Mainly because having Fire Fang on Poochyena here is pretty handy. I think she missed out on what? Tackle? Having Fire Fang as an option for coverage is nice. someday I'll figure out whether we can get Premier Balls per 10 if we buy in bulk. That day will not be today. But now I've got enough balls to keep me going for a while. I don't need no Dex Nav Wingulls. I've already got a water type that is plenty good. And technically in this game, while yes, you do need a flying type if you want to use fly, in this game, fly isn't as useful. Admittedly, it is faster than the option we get in its stead. But taking up a Pokemon's move slot arguably makes it not worth it. Another Shroomish. Well, since the one that I have is going to evolve, it'll be worth catching this one to have a Shroomish after that point. Game, I'm gonna need you to be kinder with these catch rates. Like, yeah, I could mud slap this Shroomish and probably not KO it, but how about you just have the ball work? There you go. Okay, another Cascoon. Another female, okay. That means that we've got our Cascoon slot filled. Never mind. Should not have water gunned a Cascoon. I believe the thing in this forest that we haven't found yet is a Silcoon, which is rare in Alpha Sapphire, but common in Omega Ruby. Okay, another Cascoon. I need to catch it, whatever gender it is. Male, okay. Male is actually good because that means the next Cascoon we get is the last Cascoon we need. And we do not care what gender the next Cascoon we find is, because I've already caught a female and this is a male, so I'll have my male and female Dustox taken care of. So I just need a Cascoon. It's possible the Wurmple in our party right now will evolve into Cascoon. hoping that it doesn't at this point. But if it does, well, then we're done with Cascoons. Hey, a Silcoon! Convenient. I am going to need 2 more Silcoons. But since we've found one and we are going to catch this one, we'll be able to DexNav to specifically find more. As someone who enjoys collecting all forms of every Pokemon, that's another thing that makes me like DexNav, because say there's a 1% encounter that you need 2 different forms of, well, you only gotta find it the once, and then you can DexNav for it more and not have to deal with the 1% odds. Then you just gotta deal with the odds of getting the specific form you want. Silcoon, the cocoon Pokemon. Silcoon was thought to endure hunger and not consume anything before its evolution. However, it is now thought that this Pokemon slakes its thirst by drinking rainwater that collects on its silk. And yep, Silcoon was the last thing I needed to find in the forest. Now I just gotta evolve my Wurmple and then I'll get out of here. Well, evolve my Wurmple and get 2 more Silcoons. Or 1 more Silcoon if my Wurmple evolves into a Silcoon. If this is a female, then we are golden. If it's a male, then we still need it because my Wurmple cannot possibly become a male Beautifly. But yep, that's female. So once we catch this, then I will evolve my Wurmple, and whatever it evolves into, we need. And I'll just need to find 1 more of the other, and I don't even care about what gender. So yeah, this is great. Kind of hoping at this point that my Wurmple does evolve into a Cascoon, because that way I will feel less bad about having accidentally KO'd that one Cascoon, because my Wurmple will have evolved into it, and therefore I wouldn't have needed it in the first place. But if my Wurmple evolves into a Silcoon, then I still have to undo my mistake. Come on. This Silcoon does not want to come with us. Too bad for it. It's going to come with us whether it wants to or not. It's just a matter of how soon. If I tackle it, I know my Mudkip would just use that as an opportunity to crit. I think it could take a Mud Slap, but I don't want to risk it. It's already in yellow health. lowering its HP more won't increase its catch rate that much more. There we go. Now show me a level for my Wurmple while we're at it. Nice. All right, so we get to figure out what we need. Is it going to be a Wurmple? Well, no, it's not going to be a Wurmple. Not anymore. Is it going to be a Silcoon or a Cascoon? Please, Cascoon. Silcoon. Okay, I still need to undo my mistake. Also, Silcoon is definitely the worse of the two in terms of usability in my party. But we'll keep it until it's a Beautifly. Why am I running around? I need a Cascoon. Ah, that's why I was running around, because Cascoon was going to be my next encounter regardless. I did not need to Dex Nav for it. This Cascoon versus Silcoon thing reminds me. Pokemon Legends Arceus, there's that one NPC who wants a Wurmple because he wants to have a Beautifly. And he has you give him a Wurmple and he nicknames it whatever among multiple choices. One of the choices you can choose is Bugene. I believe I remember choosing that. Anyway, my most recent Pokemon Legends Arceus run that I did for Pokeballing the things. I decided to be cheeky. Because when you catch a Wurmple, it's already set in stone what it's going to evolve into. It's not based on time. It's not based on anything else. It's just, as soon as you catch it, its evolution path is determined. It is set in stone. It will never deviate. I saved, turned off autosave, evolved a handful of Wurmples, and picked one that I knew would evolve into Silcoon, and gave it to that NPC. That NPC still ends up with a Cascoon. So I guess, the Wurmple broke. This is the Petalburg Recon team checking in. I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology, Mr. Matt. It's not good news. The mission is a no-go. A little something cropped up and got in the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. I'll continue investigating that energy we detected. You. That kid sure had some promise as a trainer, I'd say. Yeah, that's the way we're supposed to go. What's up? I like to shout my lungs out. It feels so good. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on a Pokemon and something. If the move is used several times in a row, it becomes more powerful. A word of advice. A TM or technical machine can be used many times. It won't go away, so try it out as many times as you want. If only they hadn't backslid on that. Hello. Flowers will bloom beautifully and bear many berries if you take good care of them. You'll like tending flowers, I'm sure. You can have this.
While berry plants are growing, water them with the Whalmer pail. Oh, another thing. If you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off onto the ground, but they'll sprout again. Isn't that awesome? It's like they have the will to live. I'm trying to be like my big sisters. I'm growing flowers too. Here you go, it's for you. You can plant a berry to grow more berries, or you can have a Pokemon hold it. But now there's a machine that mixes up different berries to makes candies for Pokemon. I want some candy too. Select berries on your area nav and you can check the places where you planted berries. And when the berry plants sprout berries, berry symbols will be shown on the berry list in your area nav. So I recommend you check it often. Hello, this is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers throughout the world. Your name is? Garnet, that's a nice name. Garnet, would you like to learn about berries?
If you'll give me something after I ask, yes.
Berries grow on trees that thrive only in soft soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in soft soil. A planted berry will soon sprout, grow into a plant, flower beautifully, and then grow berries again. I want to see the whole wide world filled with beautiful flowers. That's my dream. Please help me, Garnet. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world.
Okay, so you give me nothing. Got it. I like free Pokeballs. I don't need a Wingull, though. Unless, is it a super special Wingull? Nope. Nothing special about it at all.
We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle?
Level 10 Zigzagoon, huh? Using its one turn of life to tail whip.
Oh my! Hello is the beginning of goodbye. I hope we meet again. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I will battle.
Just out of curiosity, I'm looking at the moves Mudkip learns. If I don't evolve Mudkip, I can get, oh boy, Bite at 17. Looks like Rock Throw at 25 is the most interesting thing. And I would be missing out on Mud Shot if I go for that. And considering Mudkip, or rather Swampert, is more of a physical attacker. Maybe that Rock Throw would actually be worth going for. Cool. Yeah, I think that Rock Throw is actually worth going for. So we'll keep keep our Mudkip until it hits level 25. In Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Spore comes at 40, which is lower than it used to be. But we're keeping that Shroomish until level 40. Maybe I shouldn't have battled. I'm glad I had a Paralyzed Heal. You're faced with a decision and you let someone else choose for you, you will regret it, however things turn out. Double battle time, huh? I say Mudkip and Shroomish is a fine lead. We're twins, so we battle Pokemon together too. Alright, you're gonna battle our Pokemon. Okay, maybe Shroomish isn't the most helpful here. And that's going to be the end of Lotad. Nice unnecessary crit.
I'm so disappointed that we lost. We lost even though we fought together. We'll train our Pokemon to get stronger like you. You're tough. We'll train more. If you see berries growing in soft soil, feel free to take them. But make sure you plant a berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. Here, I'll share this with you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna plant nothing.
The way you look, you must be a trainer, no? Trainers often make Pokemon hold berries. It's up to you whether to grow berries or use them.
Why keep it a secret? I'm the water-type Pokemon expert. Huh? You don't know me. I don't know, I feel like an expert wouldn't lead with a Magikarp. Pretty sure an expert also wouldn't follow the Magikarp with another Magikarp. And I'm pretty sure the expert would have more than just 3 Magikarps who only know Splash on their party. But I guess that's just me. I thought I wasn't too bad, if I may say so, but I guess not. Blech. Don't lie to me, Mudkip. I got so into fishing that I forgot I had to raise my Pokemon. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a very expert thing to do. So you made it here to Rustboro too, Garnet. It's a real city, huh? Nothing like Littleroot. Oh, did you know there's a Pokemon gym here too? As soon as I gather a few more Pokemon, I'll be trying my team against it. See ya! Hey, I'm not a weird man. I'm the head of this school. To prove that, I'll share some knowledge with you. I'll explain about various badges you can get in the Hoenn region. Nah, I feel a bit bored and lonely. If you want to know about them, please come back. They have Shroomish, the book. Right there in the bottom right. Also, the bottom left here, is that supposed to be some weird white Sableye? Or is this Gimmighoul before Gimmighoul was a thing? Like, long before Gimmighoul was a thing. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw, you see. Whether or not you are a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. Incidentally, the Quick Claw, there's a reason that it's almost always school teachers who hold it. A Pokemon holding the Quick Claw will occasionally speed up and get to move before its opponent, you see. There are many other items that are meant to be held by Pokemon. Just those alone will give you many topics to study. Yeah, the Quick Claw, its Japanese name is, I believe, Sensei no Tsume, which is instructor's claw, teacher's claw. Something like that. Though, technically, the literal meaning of sensei is one who has gone before, which is why the Quick Claw makes you go first. But since sensei is also the word they use for teacher, that's why teachers tend to be the ones who give you the Quick Claw. It's the teacher's claw.
The man next door gave me an HM. I used it to teach my Pokemon how to cut down spiky trees. I heard that Pokemon centers had 2 stories up until around 10 years ago. And they used to have a special area called a Pokemon Cable Club.
Has anyone told you that you have the looks of a school kid? No. I see. Then what do you look like? I think I go typically for Battle Girl in ORAS because if memory serves, I think they look nice. But you know what? I'm an ace trainer. That's what I am. I see an ace trainer. Now that you mention it, I can see it. My Pokemon has a naive nature. My friend's has a jolly nature. It's fascinating how Pokemon have personalities. Okay, I did use the Pokemon Center. Wait. Right. Teleport. Let's go, wait, one of our Pokemon has a move it can use outside of battle? The answer is yes. That determined expression, the limber way you move, and your well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure that you will be capable of putting this HM to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Go on and take it. How many of these do you have if you gave one to the kid in the Pokemon Center too? Any Pokemon that's learned Cut can chop down prickly trees if the trainer has earned the Stone Badge. HMs like this can be used outside of battle too with the right badges. So, it is an hour until my cat's dinner time. And yet, one of them is already here, acting like she is starving, craving attention so that I will remember to feed her.
Hello. You must be a new challenger. I am Roxanne, the Rustboro City Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply in battle all that I've learned at the Pokemon Trainers School. If you defeat me in a Pokemon battle, I'll present you with a gym badge as proof of your strength as a trainer. Please take up the challenge. I look forward to seeing you as a challenger. Until then, farewell.
Yo, how's it going? Listen, my friend, would you like to become the champion? I'm no trainer, not me, but I can sure give you winning advice. That's settled then. We'll aim for the Pokemon Championship together. It's your job as a trainer to collect gym badges, am I right? But gym leaders aren't pushovers. And that's where I come in. I'm here to provide expert advice. Roxanne, the gym leader here, is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. The Rock-type is very durable, but it can't stand Water-type and Grass-type moves. Come see me afterward if you beat the gym leader. Well, go for it. My man just ignores. Oh, a fossil is displayed with the description, petrified wood. Trees can become fossilized. Beautiful pieces of amber. A lot of fossils are displayed. A lot of fossils are displayed. A lot of fossils are displayed. Man, I thought it was going to be interesting, but then it just wasn't. Apparently you can't look at that from that side. Can't look at this model of the Hoenn region.
Don't take us gym trainers lightly. I'll show you why we're better.
And now both cats are here, begging for attention and thus also food.
You were too good for me. You haven't seen any of the rock type's terrifying power yet.
Tools for excavating fossils are displayed. Can't investigate whatever's on that wall.
If you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne.
Darn sturdy Geodudes. Why'd sturdy have to get buffed? I appreciate when I have a sturdy Pokemon, but at all other times, I really wish it hadn't been buffed.
Wow, you've got some potential. Roxanne is several times stronger than me. You better be on your guard.
What did this kid say after battle? Right, terrifying power of rock Pokemon. Why can't I inspect whatever this is on the wall? It's clearly got something sticking out. A model is displayed with the description, a stratum near Fall Arbor. There are a few of the Hoenn's best fossiliferous strata around Fall Arbor. Didn't realize this was the Hoenn. A stone is displayed with the description, a Kalos stone. The stone was apparently excavated from a location known as Glittering Cave. Okay. What do you got that here for?
I'll make you feel the power of the number 2 trainer at this school.
This is a gym. Hey, it wasn't sturdy. Nice. Time for Mudkip to lie to us again.
How disappointing. I fell to number 3.
Implying that nobody else has beaten this gym leader before?
Roxanne will be number 1 for all eternity. You'll be a piece of cake for her.
I'm pretty sure there have been people who have beaten her before.
Just as I expected. I knew you and your Pokémon would be able to get this far. Now, would you kindly demonstrate how you battle with your Pokémon?
So, Geodude. That name. It's always kind of bugged me a little. Like, sure, it's a dude, but there's females. That part's fine. It's the Geo part. Like, is it Geodude? Like, just a dude with the Geo prefix showing that he's rocky? Or is it meant to be geode and dude as a portmanteau? And if it's geode dude, which, I mean, it would still be pronounced geodude. But if it's geo from geode and not just from geo, it makes me want to crack one open and see all the gems inside. But I don't think I'm supposed to want to crack open a geodude. But I kind of want to crack open a Geodude. Okay, Mega Drain is twice as strong as Absorb, so goodbye Absorb. And that'll be a Beautifly. Wing attack over Peck every day. And now it's time for the nose. 1 water gun should not be enough. But 2 water guns should be, and I don't think this thing's in heal range, even if she hadn't already used a potion. So there we go. Hard gym leader is hard.
So, I lost. It seems that I still have much more to learn.
Silcoon, you are allowed to evolve.
I understand. The Pokemon League's rules state that trainers receive this if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge. The Stone Badge enables Pokemon to use the HM move Cut outside of battle. All Pokemon up to level 20, even those you get in trades, will also obey you. And please take this with you too. The move Rock Tomb not only inflicts damage by dropping rocks, it also lowers the target's speed. If you use a TM, it instantly teaches the move to a Pokémon. You can use a TM as many times as you want, so please try it out. Since you are so strong, you should challenge other gym leaders too. By battling many trainers, you'll likely learn many things. Whoa, what a breathtaking victory! My cheering must have worked! Great, check your trainer card. The stone badge you got should be recorded on it. In other words, you've climbed the first step on the stairs to the championship. Very promising.
Out of the way, move it.
Wait, please!
Don't take those parts.
Let me just, actually, hang on a sec. I'm curious about something. This is all X'd over.
I wanted to read the sign, sir.
Oh, you there! You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Battleburg Woods. Help me, I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon parts back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble.
Time-saving tunnel nearing completion. That's what it says on the sign, but there's also a big X splashed across it in red paint. I thought it was vandalism, but no, it's because the tunnel is not nearing completion anymore. Alright, well, given the time, it's about time that I called this a stream, but I want to do one more Lugia check, just in case. It's not going to be shiny, but I'll do one more check. Also, I should heal my Pokemon while I'm checking. And yep, no shiny. Surprising, nobody. And with that, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by. And I will be back on Tuesday for more Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. See you then, friends.